Hi guys, it's me, Laura at Vehicle Restorations. So, over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be learning about where I am today. We are in a Sherman, which is an M4A2. As you can see, I'm actually inside the tank, which people don't get to see. So, next couple of weeks, we're going to be starting off with the crew, and then we're going to go around all the way around and showing you about it in depth a little bit more. So, week one, I'm in the driving seat. Can you believe it? No, I'm not going to be driving her, don't worry. But I'm going to let you know a bit more about it. I'll see you in a minute. Guys. So we're now going to have a look to see where I was sitting just now in the driving seat. Just remember, it is so tight in this tank. I struggled to sit in this spot. So let's have a little look. So the driver, it wouldn't have been easy. It's not like driving a car, okay? It wouldn't be, oh yeah, I couldn't imagine it. It must have been so hard for him. The driver position is in the front of the tank. As you can see, it's fairly tight space to be in. Can you imagine with all his kit on and everything like that? It's going to be tight. So the driver has next to him the transmission box, and then on the other side, he has the other side of the tank as well. It is so tight. So the driver has to look at the instrument panel, which is a bit like your dash in a car. But it has to read all the gauges to keep an eye on whilst he's driving, because you don't want to get too hot or anything like that. So when the driver is thinking about lots of things, he's thinking about his gears, what gear should he be in, what's the gauges doing, making sure nothing goes wrong. He's also looking out the ground ahead of him to find out what's the best route to take. He has to listen to all the noises of the tank to make sure it's running fine. So he's really got to trust this vehicle. Also, a lot of trust does rely on the crew as well. These members have to help him as when he's hatched down, he can't see a lot. So he really has to rely on the crew, because you could be driving into danger. So your crew have to react. I would have said that a tank crew is one of the most tightest crews there is. They really take care of each other. You're in a really heavy machine. So not only when he's driving, he's also the maintenance guy of the lower part of the tank, e.g. checking all the levels, the greasing, checking all the track, making everything is machine technical. It is his baby, so he always has to take care of her. Happy machines will always run and be reliable. The pressure on the tank driver must have been like, yeah, he had a lot to take on. I wouldn't want to be a driver. Right. If a tank ever breaks down, which you can imagine back in the day, it would have done. But that could have been two things. That could have been what the ground was like and also poor maintenance as well. So if the tank ever got stuck, it's not only just the vehicle. You've got to think about the troops, the platoon. Then they'll have to go and get another tank out to help you. That means it won't be at like fighting capacity. So you always want to make sure it's running well all the time. So that poor tank driver had a lot on. So of course they're going to break down, but if you keep her well taken care of, I'm sure she would have run fine. So the driver has a lot of levels to take care of. So not only like the crew and stuff and the tank as well, he's overthinking everything. That poor guy, to be fair. But knowing you've got your team behind you to support you is going to be an amazing feeling as well. So guys, thank you for today, week one. I will see you next week for week two to find out a little bit more about this tank. See you in a bit.